Hi everyone, Siavash here, high-level certified admin, and in this tutorial of high-level 101 for beginners, we're going to talk about the contact list. Now, this is going to be a two-part video. The first part, we're going to do an overview of the contact section of the platform and what you can do, what are the tabs and things that you can use. And then the second part would be how you can actually do the import, export, and those kind of things with the contact section. All right. So first thing first, let's go to the contacts on the left. So this is the contact section. Any type of conversation, anything that happens. So if someone texts you, if someone called your number, if someone emailed you, if you email someone, Facebook Messenger, Google My Business, Instagram DM, any other type of connection that you made outside, like integration, those kind of things, a contact is going to get generated. Okay. And these are the default values that you'll see: name, phone, email, when it's what time created, and the last activity that you have, plus the tags. Now we got a bunch of options at the top and then bunch in here. This is what we're going to talk about in this video. So let's start from top bar. So we got a smart list. What is a smart list? A smart list, it's an ability to categorize and have different groups of contacts based on specific what you call like a flag or filtering. So let's say I have this contact that has this tag, and let's go ahead and click on this plus and add a new contact. Say test2 at gmail.com. I'm gonna create this contact and I'm gonna give it the same tag. So I'm just gonna go all the way down and give it my free ebook form submitted. Okay. And let's go back. Now I have two contacts in here. And then I'm gonna add another one. Test3 at gmail.com. And this one, I'm not going to give it any tags, okay? So now I have three contacts in here and it shows as all. Now let's say I want to separate the ones that I actually submitted the ebook form. So what you can do, you can click on more filters, and because these are tags, so we want to filter them on tags. So I'm gonna type in tag, and then I'm gonna say if the tag is my free ebook, and then I'm gonna click on apply. As you can see, you can have more logics. You can have and or, so you can build up and go very granular on like how you want to make your smart list. And then you see this save as a smart list. I'm gonna click on that, and I'm gonna name it. I'm gonna say my says ebook form submitted. Okay, and let's hit save. And now what's going to happen is if I refresh this page, sometimes you need to refresh it, it takes some time for it to actually update the user interface. So now that I refresh this page, if I remove this guy, now I have two tabs at the top. I have all, which shows all three of the contacts, and then if I click on this, it will filter it out to the filters that I put in, these two. So this is how you can actually make a smart list and select. It helps you select specific people easily and do functions as you wish. The next one at the top, we have bulk action. So these are the things that happens in bulk. So for example, if you select all of these contacts and you want to delete them. Well, let's say if I select all of them and want to add a tag. So I'm going to click on this, let's say, and I'm going to add, let's say, bulk tag testing, and it says give it a name for the action. In a second, it will make sense. This is the action name for report, and I'm going to click on add. Now this is going to perform a bulk action. So if I go to bulk actions at the top, it will show me the name of it that we just put, and it says the status of that. You can click on view details. It says it's been adding tags, and you can also see if it's been successful or not. 3 successful, tags added. Now if you go back to smart list, you will see that the bulk tag testing is added to these contacts. Now that was just the tag. There are other things like when we go do the import and export, those are going to be bulk action as well. When we add to workflow from here, those are going to be bulk action. Then we got the restore, which basically allows you to, if you delete contacts, you can restore them. Tasks, not going to talk about that. We don't have any tasks. Company, again, it's a little bit more advanced. I'm not going to talk about it. And then we got manage a smart list. So far we have one smart list, which is this one. So if I go there and I can share it, I can copy it, I can edit the name, I can delete it. Now the reason for share is when you create a smart list, it is only visible to you as a contact, okay? As an account contact. If you want to everyone see, let's say you are the admin, but you have some assistant and user that use the high level platform as well, and you're the brain, you make the adjustment, you make the stuff, but you want them to see as well. So what you do, you make sure that you share this with all the users in that account and save it. Then they will be able to see that. And then you got the settings. This is actually goes to, so it's not relevant to contact us. So that was the top part. Now we got this section in here. So the first one we talked about, this is adding contact. The next one is pipeline change. This is basically if you want to change a pipeline, a contact, you click on it and you can move the state. Right now, because we haven't talked about pipelines, it's not going to show up anything in here. Don't worry about it. We're going to talk about it in upcoming lessons. Then we have this robot icon, which adds people to automation. So let's say you build up a new newsletter workflow or something, and you want to add every one of your contacts into that newsletter. You can come in here, select all of them, click this robot icon, say, okay, proceed, choose that workflow. Let's say this is the set workflow, and you can send them all at once, send them in a trip mode, send them at a specific schedule time, and you see it's bulk action. It again asks you to, hey, what is the name of the action? And then add to automation. I'm not going to do that, but this is how you add to automations. Next one is sending SMS. So you can send SMS to all of these people or only one that you select. Obviously, it should have a phone number. But because we haven't registered any numbers, it's not gonna properly work. But same thing, trip mode, schedule, using send SMS template. The next one is the exact same thing, but it's a mail. So you can basically send email to multiple people, adding the tag, removing the tag, deleting the contact, sending a review request. So this is basically if you want to specifically send like a Google review request, which we haven't talked about. That's a little bit advanced functionality we talk about in our advanced videos, but you can set up your whole Google review request automation and those kind of things there. And then we got export and import contacts, which we're going to talk about in the next video. And then we got add or edit company, which we're not going to talk about this. And this is merging contacts. We're not going to use that either in this beginner videos. The last thing is the columns. So this is useful for exporting, because right now if you export, it will only export these data. But if you want to export pretty much everything, you just make sure that you add all of these columns, and then you can export all of them, okay? So that's how you can actually export all of this data and put it somewhere else or have it on your specific CSV file or Google Sheet. But hey, that was the introduction and overview of the contact section. It's very important. You need to know how to work in here, how to categorize your contact and those kind of things. And once again, if you haven't joined our community, make sure that you scan that so you will have access to all the other users of the course. You can basically ask questions, let me know what you like, what you don't like. I'll be there, and I'll also regularly post updates on the community as well if something changes in high level, and like if I put more courses or update a course, so definitely join that community. And yeah, I hope you're enjoying this course, and let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.